I think you all have finished most of your tests, right? Kai Wen, Qian Ru, Xiao, you still got tests,
Yeah, next week and the week after.
Oh, okay.
On the last week.
So congratulations, 加油啊！
Yeah, it's a science test.
Okay, Chen An, where is Chen An? Chen An, hello, hi. You show the this size. 还有天宇啊，天宇啊，天宇 yes. Hi.
Let me go
I
ask.
love your background, Chen An. Wow. Really, go back to the background. It's very nice. I'm just mesmerized to say that you know the Ukraine side now they're having a war, right? Very sad, huh? We pray for them, but this war is inevitable, okay? But you know already have a few deaths came out, and then now people blaming countries supporting Russia, all these crap things. But well, anyway, well, let's go to the lesson proper. First,
okay or not?
Stand up.
A bit of coughing, but it's still not so bad as the past last week. So I'll be taking the Yiren Sen's Okay, today is a lesson 8.
SG Green Plan.
Yes, correct. We are talking about this sustainability, the last lesson for this month. And later we are going to break up into groups, okay? But before that, later we're going to go through 2 essays. If not, accumulate to next week, not so nice. Because next month we are talking about, you know what's coincident or Kai Wen? Next month we are talking about war, security, and society. This one I never planned before. I never talked to Vladimir Putin. That I purposely have these topics for next month.
That seems kind of sus. That seems kind of sus.
Mother Russia. They drink too much vodka.
And Yang Zhen, you know what? When I show to my Set2, Set3, and Set4 students, the way you talk, I say this guy from St. Garbage, sorry, St. Gable.
What?
What?
Yeah.
St. Gable. No. I'm just want to get attention of Yang Zhen. So I say Yang Zhen, I say this guy from St. Gable, the way he talks, really slang. Do you think it's good? Guess what they say, Yang Zhen? Wow. Not from St. Garbage, it's from St. Gable Secondary School.
By the way, if you're from St. Gable, your middle name is
my
Gable.
ex-student from St. Gable. Okay, and then, yeah, uncle, I know we are St. Garbage. Anyway, I cannot say that, okay, just for fun. I know it's wrong. Okay,
always keep in mind that this is recording.
St. Gable is a Catholic school, right? Yang Zhen, correct now? And I'm a Catholic, okay? All right. So, right, Yang Zhen, well done. So, your voice projections that they remember last week, we all have a group discussion. Set, I'm going to say set up a bit. Chen An did not come in, so you missed the fun, okay? So they were all voted, guys. Just to tell you, Team B and Team C has the most votes. Surprisingly, I realized Team B has the most vote than Team C. Because of means that you put in, I'll tell you. Okay, and Kai Wen was doing the ship one, that one, right? They were laughing away by the other class. I got a face-to-face class. They will say, wow, what's this? Then they are so happy to see the fat Spider-Man. Okay, but Team C, yes. I can tell you, Team C, Warren, who is the Team C? Warren, Yiqi, right? And Qian Ru, and who else? Ziyue, right? Right? Ziyue, you're in Team C, huh? Correct, Yiqi, right? Okay. The 四大美女 四大美女 in the Chinese version, you know, the 四大美女. So I suggest to them. So what do you think? This kind of slide projection. Guess what? One of my Set4 students, she has been with me for 5 years, since P6, I think so. She was saying that, wow, with this such a short period of time, the 4 girls can come together and form a very good PowerPoint presentations and really put in the efforts. Thumbs up. And you know what? The last slide, right? Some bloopers, right? Yes, you all got the bloopers, right? They caught their attention because some of them is from NCC, from MPCC, from Scout also, Han Ling. I said, when I told her, this guy, this clown, I said, this clown, Han Ling is from Scout. You see, he talk a lot, right? Then you know what's that? Scout must be very extrovert. Wow, you see, he support you. Just because he's
also... What's his name?
Oh, forgot his, not forgot.
That's fine then. I'll just go find him someday.
Yeah, definitely. Which one? Yeah, have it last. Oh no, he's not a Scout. Sorry, he's another Set2 student. but he's in what's CCA? Can't remember. Anyway, his name is called Rex.
Good enough.
Yeah, Rex, not Scout, sorry. But he support the way, things. He was very introvert, but after the lesson with me, he's become more open. I say, please like hunting like that. And this Tian Yu, all these people, okay? Well done, guys. Your video has been sharing with more than 10 over people. The voting came in neck to neck. Team B and Team C are very close. Team A, they are so nice. Oh, yeah, give Team A a break, lah. Come on, they are the first thing to start off. I say no excuse, okay? No excuse. But boys are boys. Boys do things different from the girls and mix. All right. So today we're going to talk on the last part of it. But before that, I need to go through two essays. First of all, I'd like to talk about Warren. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Warren, I'm waiting for your this way. I thought you were going to continue this story for me. It's so damn nice.
Yeah, I want to continue the story, like maybe in the March holidays.
Okay, good. 我拭目以待好吗 Warren? 我真的拭目以待 Okay. I'd love to see this essay. Really very interesting. It's a waste that you don't continue it. Okay, so I close this and I wait for you. I will not chase you already, Warren. All right. So when you're ready, you just submit to me. Okay. Okay. Next, I would like to bring on. I think I've been hold on for this essay for a very long time. So I will let the person to read to the class, please. Chenan. Where are you, Chenan? Ziyue and Mingyang, can you turn on your camera, please?
Was it really loud?
Yes.
I got it from, I got the passage. And after that, from Google, and after that, I just changed it into a closed passage.
Chenan, you know that 2 weeks ago, I was scolding Warren. Not say scolding Warren. I did not scold Warren. Warren, remember you changed the stress PowerPoint slide? Warren, can you remember? Remember the stress, then you changed in your own ways to talk. Remember, Warren?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, then you was like, oh, did I say something wrong? You know, I showed the slide to the rest of my students. I say, these ladies, this girl, changed my slide without my permission. No, I was very angry. I bluffed them, Warren. I say, no, uncle, this is not your characters. You bluffed me, right? Then guess what? After that, I played the last part. I say, you see, I knew it. You always like to do that, You want us to be more better and more brave and more outstanding and talk back in a more brave and confident way. I think you are encouraging, what's that name again, the girl? I say Warren, to encourage her to have more confidence. You see, Warren? So Chenan, I really don't care where you all get the information and then put it inside. The main thing is that, you see, it's no point coming for tuition, you write and listen to Uncle Raymond's or the tutor to talk. You guys have to express to impress, not to depress yourself and not to make yourself stress. So you have to do that. So Chenan, are you ready? Because we got a lot of things to carry on. Carry on.
Scolded her.
I did not scold her.
Oh, okay.
I encourage her.
So do I read the correct answer or do I read the wrong one?
Yes, together with the correct answer, please.
Okay. Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist, widely acknowledged to be one of the greatest physics of all times. Einstein is best known for developing the theory of relativity, but he also made important contribution to the development of the theory on quantum mechanics. Relativity and quantum mechanics were together the two pillars of modern physics. His mass energy equivalent formula, which arises from relativity theory, has been the world's most famous equation. His intellectual achievements and originality resulted in himself being a genius. However, for much of the later part of his career, he worked on the unsuccessful endeavors. First, he opposed what quantum mechanics evolved into. Second, he attempted to devise the unforced field theory by genetically his geometrical theory of gravitational to include electromagnetism.
Well done for writing this. And then if you can, Chenan, can you maybe type it out? I want to give it to my Sec1 student to do, if possible, if you have the time. So this is pronounced as intellectual achievements. And my dear goodness, please, I know my eyes is going to be like that together, but please, Chenan, where are you? Ming Yang, is it okay you turn on your camera, please? Guoren, no, I'm sorry. Hao Xuan, also turn on your camera, please. Don't let me keep repeating or don't mind, please. Thank you. So, Chenan, well, actually, that if you're going to write like this, the words here, you see my mouth moving here, this part here. Okay, I would suggest that you guys, for you, it's better to write a bit bigger, something like this. You see, because of your, you're using blue pen or red pen? I mean, sorry, blue pen or black pen?
Dark blue.
Black color.
Dark blue.
Dark blue. Okay, so please space out like this. Like the word here, very good. Here cannot. Going, no, here okay, here cannot really. Especially when you're writing like that. Sorry, when the examiner will the first time look at your handwriting like this, good luck to you. Okay. And the best is that Chenan, leave a line. Okay, leave a line. Don't just like that. Leave a line will be good. Okay. So this is just only for the practice of editing. I'm here to see your essay to come in like the rest of them. Okay, so this one, handwriting, be careful. It's not saying ugly or not nice. It's just that too small and too squeezy. So spread it out, not too spread in too big. Just spread it out, something like this word here. But he also make important contributions to the, when you come to this word, you see, the spelling, you don't join them together, you spread it out. And then this one, you see, here. Oh, remember, and then the H at the end, the H must be a bit longer, okay? Take note, the H must be longer. That's about it, man. Okay. Next one. Ming Yang, you cannot turn on your camera, sorry. Are you able to turn on the camera? Hao Xuan, are you able to turn on the camera? Yang Chen can hear me, huh? Can, okay. Is Ming Yang there?
Hello.
Okay, can you turn on your camera, please? Hao Xuan, are you there? If not, I have to report to my my staff. Sorry, they want to turn on the camera, please. Okay, next, shall we have this person to read to the class, please? Can you?
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
one of my way of reducing stress is that I play games and listen to music. I can usually just enter the game bus while enjoying it, leaving my stress behind. Listening to music usually calm my whole body down and relax. I also get to listen song, especially after exam, to relax my body, because I'll be a bit nervous about the exam results.
Stop. Hao Xuan, are you there? Hao Xuan? Sorry, Tian Yu. I suddenly remember very important thing. Hao Xuan, are you there? You know, that day my student saw the team A presentations. So I told yeah, wait. I told the team, my student, say this guy Hao Xuan may not hand in a lot of homeworks with me for 1 year plus, but he's very active in Zoom and participate. And guess what? When I show him Hao Xuan present the TEAM teams, right? Correct now, Han Ling? Yeah, he did a good job, right? And yeah, he was being praised by my student. So I'm not sure he's listening or not. Okay, thank you. Hi, Ming Yu. Hi, Ming Yang, sorry. Ming Yu just cut his nice hairstyle. Okay, carry on, Tian Yu.
Okay, so number 2 is, I think that having stress isn't good, as stress is similar to pressure. The more stress you have, the more pressure you have. Having stress can lead to quite a lot of problems, like depression, because you think you'll fail or someone's going to reject you depending on what the situation is. Getting depression from stress is possible, as I have a friend who went through the same problem. Dealing with rejection and exam results. Another problem stress can lead to is mental health problem. An example will be will be an overweight person. He might have stress because he's overweight and people are making fun of him, so he might skip breakfast or even dinner just to lose weight, which will affect his normal life. In conclusion, stress is not good. When you have stress, it's best to do something that you to relieve yourself or tell a trusted adult, even though I prefer to do something I enjoy.
Can you, I believe this is really typed by you. You did not copy from other parts, right?
Yeah.
100% can tell. And the flow is there, you see. From the way I mark, I can feel that this student really wrote from the bottom of his heart or her heart and show that how to manage stress. But remember, this one topic is talking about stress. As you know, the months coming along the way, you're getting more stress. Like I say, recently I met one of my friends for kopi. Of course, to be honest, he was smoking and I was breathing the smoke as usual. Okay, so I think he's very stressed. So he's saying that he's a businessman, and he was telling me that most of the friends who cannot do it because of COVID stressed out and then give up the business and went back to work for others. So do you see? This one is really beyond control because of the economic situation. Remember, Han-Ling, yesterday we talked about economy and social, right? Yeah, so this is something that I want to prepare you all that next year, Set 3, we are talking about social study, history, and geography. And the topics are getting more deeper and more profound and more professional and more in-depth. This is where, honestly, to prepare you for university level. Seriously, okay? And I just realized, I just flipped through the newspaper because I'm using newspaper for my dog Poo Poo and Pee Pee. They saw the newspaper, okay, well, sorry, you're eating, I didn't mean to disturb you, okay? Because I say Poo Poo and Pee Pee, sorry. So I saw the newspaper, they say Singapore got 513 lawyers quit from law. 他们不要做律师，500多个律师不要做律师了。鸡蛋糕，你这个uncle 我很想做律师都做不到他们做律师反而 give up 去做茶果条，卖煎饼还是卖泡泡茶，干脆不要这样。To be honest 像如 it's not kidding 那个泡泡茶我是夸张一点 ，OK。But to be honest Singapore a lot of lawyers give up in true it's true. I have friends who will give up the lawyer this license because they are very stressed out. 你要讲东西吗？像如？ Yeah, okay. So it's sad to see that stress, if you cannot manage, there are a lot of consequences. So Hao Xuan, thank you. Tian Yu, thank you so much for your this. Hao Xuan, what I was suggesting, talking just now to the group is that a few of my students say that your presentation last week was very good, especially using the team. All right, the team to talk about it. And I told them that, you seldom hand in homework. And you have with me for 1 year plus, but you are very active doing your things. And you surprisingly, Hao Xuan, I told them, no hard feeling, Hao Xuan. Okay, since you're on the camera, I'm telling you right to your face now. I was telling this group of students, about 10 of them, I say, I really sometimes give out on Hao Xuan. But when Hao Xuan was in Team A, I was so worried that he will not contribute much in Team A. 我真的这样讲. Okay, you can, if you don't believe, I can ask some of my students to talk to you. That's me. And I apologize to them, and I want to apologize to you. When you came out the team that word, it was very well written. Okay, hopefully it's from you. So that doesn't mean, sorry, I want to share it all. This guy always think that he's very inferior complex, and he's not. No, he can speak well, he can do well. It's just that he don't want to write because he's not lazy. I'm very open to you, Hao Xuan. Okay, I'm very open to you. Okay, you might think that you are any student, you are lousy, you are sucks. No, I never think of you like that, but I think highly of you. So it's just that how you're going to express yourself in the team. And you did a very excellent job last week. And I hope this week you can motivate the other group also. Because the group that I talked to, there are 4 students from any student. Okay? They are the 4 any students. And one of them just was a special needs student. He was always being bullied in school.
That's tough.
Yeah, you know what? Imagine Han-Ling, Kai Wen, Ming Yang, and Hao Xuan, and Tian Yu, and Ming Yu, and Yang Zhen, you all go for McDonald's. Then, for example, Tian Yu example, don't get angry. Tian Yu is a special need that my student. So Tianyu will say, guys, you wait for me. I go to the toilet. I go to the toilet. Then Han Ling will tell the rest. Hey, Ming Yang, Hao Xian, Kai Wen, Ming Yi. Okay, Yang Zhen, let's go. Let's go. Very bad, huh? Let's
Bruh,
go. That means
why
then
you bullying me?
when Tianyu came out from the toilet, he realized all his friends are gone. No? And then he still don't know. He thought they went out to buy things. Then he blur and very diligently sit there and wait for the friend for 1 hour. And all of you are Kai Wen and Hao Xian never turned up. Kai Wen, 这种朋友很烂哦。And my friend was very hurt, no? It's my friend's son, no? It's very hurt, no? When I heard it, I was so shocked, no? And the mom don't know, no? Until someone had to tell my friends, and your son was being like that. Poor thing, right? So when Hao Xian, when I showed to him, he was like, wow, he was so inspired by you, no, Hao Xian. You inspire someone who is a Set3 student.
Wait, what? You should have mentioned that first, you know.
Sorry, I should what?
You could have mentioned that he was Set3 first.
Yeah, but I say in the last part, I want to make him good for Hao Xian, you see. Okay, Hao Xian, you have a very FML last year, but now it's FML this year, fully making life beautiful for you. Okay, I know it's FML. I'm your dad. Okay, hi dad.
What?
Yes, I want to see Hao Xian smile like that. Okay, this is a class supposed to be fun and enjoyable. Okay, guys, let's go back to the topics today. We went through everything already, and Warren, you already inspired the two guys. In fact, the three, my 4 set 4 and no, a few set 4. I can't remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 set 4 and 3 set 3 students. When you read the stress, Warren, they really literally read like that. No, stress is. Then when I show your slide, your presentation to the class, they were like, GG. Can't you just tell me earlier? I follow her do it like that. Okay, 相如你懂吗？所以你要随机应变，你要别出心裁。You have to be different. You guys have to beat me, have to win me, have to tell me right to my face. Like Kevin always do that. Uncle Raymond, you suck. So I tell you, you must do this or you must do that, right? No, I know you didn't. I'm just pulling your leg. Okay, let's go to the real one. So what we have here is teamwork. Is one of the most. Okay, did we do this one last week? No, right? Miyang, read to the class, please.
Teamwork is one of the most necessities of working in an organization. Every company consists of many teams that work towards achieving the goals of the organization. If a company doesn't have teamwork, its structure is incomplete. All the games that you play in as a kid are based on teamwork. You could have played basketball or volleyball.
Okay, what is teamwork? So carry on.
What is teamwork? Teamwork is the process of working collaboratively with a group of people in order to achieve a goal. Teamwork is often a crucial part of business, as it is often necessary for colleagues to work well together, trying their best in any circumstance. Teamwork means that people will try to cooperate, using their individual skills and providing constructive feedback, despite any personal conflict between individuals.
I'm going to have a boot camp somewhere in June for my P6s and my Set 4 classes. And I would like to come up some very creative, this kind of slides. So don't worry, guys. I'm not going to take your credit. That's not my stuff. For example, Kai Wen and Warren and Yiqi and Han Ling is one team. Example. You guys will come up something that is very creative about how teamwork works. So I'm going to have a few slides of different teamwork. So maybe Kai Wen, you are team A, Ming Yang, is team B, Tian Yu, you are team C, okay? And Qian Ru, you are team D, for example, or Chen An, your team E, like that, okay? So I want you to break them, I want to break them into groups. So I want to show, like, for example, what is teamwork? So why teamwork is important? So how can we help in, like, for example, PSLE students who is going to go for Set 1 next year? and the set 4 student who's going next year for JC or Poly, because they really have a different type of teamwork. So I want the set 2 student like you, because it's a big team, I want you to come up an idea later on, how you come up one slide only, one slide. What is teamwork? Write down, okay? So who is the group member here? You see that? Okay, take note, take a picture, take something to get it, okay? So Han Ling, Hao Xuan, Ming Yu, Ming Yang, you're still in team 1, team A. So Yang Zhen, Chen An is the only person that you are in team B. Chen An, because I want you to put with Xiang Lu, because Xiang Lu is the only girl there. 因为 last week 他们欺负香炉啊，所以陈安你进来把他们欺负掉 ，especially 那个天佑跟凯文欺负他们很多。杨正最乖的，杨正他很 gentleman。Excuse me， 凯文 and 天佑 ，you cannot bully 香炉这样。Okay, you must bully her a lot.
Bully who?
You guys know how we're gonna win.
Bully
It's
who?
a
Bully
skill
who?
issue.
Too bad
Hey.
you cannot hear it.
We have skill
Okay,
issue.
so we have 3 slides about what is teamwork. 1 slide. So you must be creative. Okay. Next, we are going to go through this answer. Remember last week we did this. Chen An, have you done already? 你们做了吗? Have you done? Okay, I'm going to show you the answer. So get ready your paper, your answer. If you are done, you can WhatsApp me, scan it, and give it to Uncle Raymond by email or by WhatsApp. Let's go. Okay, I'm a bit coughing. Ichi, can you help Uncle Raymond to read the questions and the answer for 16 and 17? Thank you.
What are the 2 separate lives led by Baden-Powell that earned him the respect of the people? He was a soldier fighting for his country and also a worker for peace through the Scout movement.
Okay, stop here. Stop here. You see, the keyword is respect. And the keyword is earn and respect. So the way I stand like that, Ming Yang should be 1.75. Okay. So the keyword is respect and earn respect, and the way how Powell has give people their life. First, if anyone were to fight for a country, it's definitely respect. And the best thing is that if anyone will fight for the country and they won for the war and they're still a survivor of the war, that is something. Not like the Japanese, they lost the war, they still survive, and then they were not being convicted for war crimes, and they still can live their lives up to 80, 90 years old. I tell you, Yang Zhen, since you and I are like history, now they say Vladimir Putin is like Hitler the second, or Stalin the second, right? You know,
Hitler
like,
the second. Wow.
Yeah. So we are talking about these type of people who are very dictatorships, or who's like not able to care for people's life, or like Japanese, for example. Will you want, for me, if I'm live through this kind of atrocity and killing and the massacre of people, and I still live up to 80 and 90, I think Yang Zhen, you agree now, you will be haunted by those ghostly nightmare, right? True now, like really the nightmare coming to you, and how you are forced to kill your
but not if they think their course of action is justifying.
At that point of time, they are being brainwashed. But when they go older, they start to realize their both hands are with bloodshed. Seriously, they should not do that. These type of things. Okay, it's wrong. If you are a history student and as a history teacher, by doing all these things is wrong. And then if you have a religion, you are not supposed to kill innocent life like that. You're only kill. You know what my father say, Yang Zhen, when he was a small boy, when the British saw the Japanese with an ambulance, the British would not shoot them, because under the Geneva Convention, right, Yang Zhen, you are not supposed to shoot the ambulance, right? And guess what, Kaiwan? Inside the ambulance, it was a Japanese soldier, 2 or 3 Japanese soldiers with machine gun. So when they took out the canopy, they start shooting the British. 是不是玩臭? Right? Is it they cheat? And then you know those paratroopers. the paratroopers coming down from
It
the
means like
sky,
it's
right?
raining.
Coming down from the sky, you're not supposed to shoot them, right? But they also shoot them. That's the Germans. Okay. So carry on, number 17. Of course, you work for peace. Of course, it's one of the respected one. Huh? Number 17, Ichi.
What do you think happened to Baden-Powell and his family when his father died? Answer in your own words.
So
The
you
family
see,
had
sorry, you carry on. My fault.
The family had to struggle on their own, or the family found it difficult to cope.
I think very obvious, guys. If you were to see someone in the family, the father kick the bucket or the mother kick the bucket, pass away, definitely somehow you'll be struggling. I've been watching TikTok a lot, like the China's kids whose father passed away, the mom had to work single-handedly, the kid had to go and sell vegetables or do a lot of things, carry the stones and do all the quarry or these type of things. But sad to say, that's life. Sad to say, sometimes because of these situations, the children cannot afford to go for school. So guys, in next time when you grow older, please, if you can help them. And this is where I'm getting volunteers, hopefully in a boot camp. I'm working in one of the organizations who are helping these kids. And hopefully that you guys got time to come in to see whether you can do your volunteer service to help these primary school kids. Okay, these are the kids who are not special needs, our family backgrounds who are very challenging. Okay, maybe they are being abused in the family, or their parents are in bad situations in terms of that. So how are we going to help them? Number 18, please. If you are not clever, you are stupid. Are you referring to me, Mingyu? Okay, number 18 and 19.
Give one piece of evidence to show that Baden-Powell and his brothers had an exciting childhood. They went yachting round the south coast of England, or they traced River Thames by canoe.
Okay, River Thames is the so-called the blood, like the mains, 好像黄河跟扬子江, the two river of China is like their main 那个龙脉, the dragon vein. So River Thames is actually it's near the London Bridge and the Parliament House, if not mistaken, the Parliament House. So you see, why do you say that is challenging? Because at the childhood, they really start to explore different parts of England. They are not just cooked up in their study, but they went for an adventurous game. So this will tell you an exciting childhood. From there, you can tell it's very straightforward. Number 19.
What was unusual about Baden-Powell's method of training soldiers? Soldiers worked in small units or patrols under one leader, with special recognition for those who did well and awarded badges to his trainees.
Yeah. So you say the word unusual. When you see the word unusual, that means it's totally extraordinary or something that you never seen before. It's the kind of weird training. As you know, commandos and rangers training, they are really very funny ones. Seriously. Or even the scout. Guys, good luck to you. If you were to go in Singapore commandos or even scouts or ranger course, it's damn crazy. Last time I heard one of them is to kill a chicken. Seriously, you twist and turn the chicken head. The head will be on your hand, the body will be running about. Okay, they will even eat the 香炉蛇胆, 蛇的那个, you cut the stick and eat the gao.
The most we ever did was to cut up a dead chicken.
Yeah, but this is how they will drink the blood, the kind of things to survive in the forest or in the jungle, in a real war zone. Seriously, really, this is really a real hardcore training. If you watch Our Boys to Men, you'll know what I mean a bit. The Navy, the frogmen, yes, the frogmens, yeah. The two toughest unit in Singapore is the commando and the naval divers. Okay, so as usual, this one is a positive and negative. Who say positive, who say negative? Take notes. It's called Peter. P stand for write down. What is the purpose that Peter? What is the okay? So take note, Peter. P stand for what is the purpose? Luffy is talking about it. And then what is the and then you explain, and then with evidence. And what is the tone? Okay, what is the reliability? Is it both reliability? Okay, ready? Can you take jokes? Can you take jokes?
Yeah,
okay.
what?
Guys, listen to my tones when I talk to Tian Yu. Wow, Tian Yu, you're so fat, like a pig.
Whoa.
Wow, well done. How you eat now? 吃到这么肥。第二个
Depressed now.
Okay. No, wait. I say joking only. This is
Nah.
joking. Second one, Tian Yu, hey, you're really very fat, no? I think you better go and put on some training and keep yourself fit. Then second tone, Kai one, third one, 天佑，你越吃越肥哦，你真的是好吃懒做，你真的没有用嘞，你可以做什么？ So tell me which one the tone is more serious.
Second.
Huh?
Wait, no, I mean third.
Agree not all of you? Chen Nan, you agree? Ming Yang, you agree? Yiqi, you agree? Qianru, you agree?
I mean, yeah.
Ziye, you agree? Guoren, you agree? Of course, when when I talk to Tianyu, you can hear my tones, right? Correct. But when I'm writing to Tianyu, Hanling, can you detect? You can detect. You mean you can take the paper and listen to the tone?
No. But like you can tell from like the general idea.
This is
by
exactly.
reading it.
Okay, Xiangru.
Like the tone in relevance with what?
Now you understand? Right. However, he made up for it when he was in the army. I think Arya will be more gentle tone, right? Xiangru, agree now? Well, you say Bowell was not an outstanding student in school. Very negative, right, Ming Yang? Correct now? The way he talked. So this is where our children, this will help you in your literature. Peter. Peter stands for what is the purpose? The author say that explain with evidence and the tonality. And if the tonality is negative, why is it reliable? Give me the evidence to prove that the tonality is negative and is mocking at Tianyu or is encouraging at Tianyu. Sorry, Tianyu, I apologize about to you. I'm just giving an example. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, but actually you're fat also. Okay. Now this is the one we are talking about here. Okay. Ichi, you don't need to read. I expect all of you to read through the answer here. Okay. If you're not sure, then just tell me if your answer is different. So you can tell, like, one example is the support his view. You realize his teacher wrote that he had given up on mathematics. So that's the purpose that he do not study well. Explain with example. And the tonality, you have to look at the teacher, whether the teacher talked to him in a very negative or mocking him. Is it reliable? Yes, because he said give up on mathematics. And here, he was placed second in an army examinations. So the tone here is different already. Though he did not do well in the school as mathematics, but he did excellently well. Second in an army examination. Not easy to get the top 5. Having to say that you got top 2, number 2. So he was commissioned into 13 houses without any training. The word without any training, and this might be a very tough battalions or company where you are doing very laborious or very tough trainings, a hell training as per se, and he become a colonel somehow. So this is, we see, what is the purpose that this Arya is saying? What is the evidence to support the explanations? And her tone is definitely positive, very encouraging, very exciting, and as well as is reliable because it shows this one is one of the example, and this is the army exam, another example. Ziqi, 21, please. Okay, I hope you all copy down the answer. Of course, after marking, you can still scan and WhatsApp to Uncle Raymond to double check whether you are right or not. Okay. By right face to face, I'm supposed to go around and collect a paper and go home and mark the paper, right? 21, Ziqi. Ichi, 当然不是Ziqi, Ichi.
The shouts that heralded his arrival and the silence that fell when he raised his hand proved beyond any doubt that he had captured the hearts and imaginations of his followers all over the world. Identify the word or phrases in the given sentence which suggest announce herald. Huh?
You know, there's this Christmas song. There's this song about the heralds. One of the Christmas songs that got this word here stating this. I can't remember the song. I remember the heralds sing something like that. I can't remember. Sorry. Okay, so this is like announcing the birth of Christ, announcing the arrival of Jesus Christ, the birth of Christ. Okay. So next time, remember when you see any lyrics, you will see this word, you know. I think nicotine. Somebody said the mommy was so afraid of the earthquake. Don't worry, Singapore always got this trauma, but nothing happened so far. Okay, Singapore has been very safe for the 200 years, no earthquake. ever since Stanford Raffles set foot on here. All right, carry on, please. Beyond any doubt, with certainty, beyond any doubt. That means very positive. Last two, please. Did we do this right? Summary. Did we do this? Yin Yang, Yuma, Ziyue, Qianru.
I don't think we've done it. I'm not too sure.
No, do I give you these questions?
No.
Huh? Don't have this
Wait.
question, man?
I don't know.
No, God,
Yeah.
90 words. 90 words. Yes. Remember 90 words summary. You're supposed to do that, right? For express student is 80 words. For IP student is 90 words. So you see, okay, Warren and all of you who are looking at this, because I say Warren, Ziye, and Hao Xuan because you all did not turn on the camera. So these are the answer for this. Your summary must be continuous in the defense of the town. But okay, so you're talking about summarize Powell's contribution that led to the development of Scout movement. Summarize Powell's contributions that led to the Scout movement. So this is the answer. So there are 10 points. Any of the express student, any of the 8 points here, you got the marks for point, and language is another 7 marks. For IP student, if you get this 10 points with 90 words, you got your full marks of 20, if I'm not mistaken. IP student should be 20 for summary. Okay, I'm not sure different RVs, different IPs have different ways of doing it. Can I start? Can I take away this and go to the next one? Okay. You realize that all the sentences are less than 12 to 15 words. Support troops by carrying messages. He had written aids to scout for soldiers. The book was used by young youth leaders and teachers all over the country. So this is the first 3 points really tells you that is the development of scout reading. And then to teach the observations and woodcraft. He was encouraged to write the book for younger. So we write, that means first book, that time the first version might be very sketchy and very draft and things like that, not clear. So they make it more interesting. And he spoke at the meeting that really to help people to join the Scout movement and work out a scheme to give variety in the training of boys in good citizenship. This is where he started to develop the boys into Scout. I think Han Ling can explain more on that. And he had an experimental camps for this to test out who can be the leader during the crisis, during the difficult time, during a situation that renders a leadership quality skill. The Scout for Boys was published in this, and this book is definitely important because it will help people in the future to understand the formations of Scout. And the last point is he set up office to deal with large inquiries for Scouts. That means after these books that he came out with, published a book, and he even has some rally and trainings and meeting, people start to get interested to join Scout. So that's how the Scout movement is. So remember, when you summarize what's within the words itself, okay. Please send in your comprehension because every month there will be one compre or so to test out. Of course, you have to complete your compo as well. Okay, let's ask Yang Chen, Singapore Green Plan.
Read it.
Yes, please, sir.
Earlier this year, Singapore unveiled its Singapore Green Plan 2030, often referred to as the Green Plan. This nationwide movement seeks to advance Singapore's national agenda on sustainable development. The Green Plan focuses on enhancing Singapore's economy, climate and resources resilience, which creating new business and job opportunities. That is turn service to strengthen Singapore's commitment under the UN's 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda and to the Paris Agreement.
The Paris Agreement is where everyone came together to talk about how to save the Mother Earth, how to be sustainability. Han Ling, this will be good for your economic for yesterday, the essay that you're going to write. Okay, so yeah, this is everyone okay, Kai Wen's, Guo Ren's, Chen An, Ziyue, who else is in the IP here? Please take note. This green plans is super important because by 2030, Kai Wen, how old will you be? 20? 20 years old? 8 years from now, right? Now you're 14. Oh, no, lah, 22 already. Wow, you're a young, handsome adult. So by the time 22, maybe you are boys to men. I don't know. Maybe, no, cannot be. You are halfway in your uni. So maybe you already graduated. But please do not stop there, guys. If you got a degree, my advice is continue to study for a master. But if you got a degree, you want to stop and come out to work, then get a master by all means. Because now, by the time you all get a degree, most of them just it's very common a bit. Okay, right? So my advice is like, Kai Wen, by the time you're 22, 23, this is where the green plan comes in. Why I tell you, Kai Wen, Warren, every one of you are Ming Yang or Ming Yu, okay, Qian Ru. This is your oyster already. The world is your oyster because the government in Singapore is going to do a lot of creating new jobs that is got to do with this green plan. Okay, and why? Because if you guys can, I'm okay. By the way, my Sec4 students are also doing this. And please go and look for this one. Go and look for this one. Okay, this was found in the social study textbook. Don't be surprised, guys.我给你先睹为快，对吗？香茹有这句话哦，先睹为快，对吗？听过吗？有没有听过？有没有人听过先睹为快？Why you all look at me like very blur？ 有没有听过香茹？有哦 ，that means 你比人家早一点知道这个 news 对吗？ You get to know the news here. So this one is in the textbook. Okay, it's important because the government spend billions of dollars, and Uncle Raymond's are also into this business. Okay, and it's going to be very, very big business. Okay, and why? Because a lot of countries in other parts of the world are not taking care of Mother Earth. So if you can go to Google, but now I've already given you this piece of paper. Okay, you see MOE. So in the next few years, Xiang Ru and all of you are Warrens and Hao Xuan, Ziyue, Yiqi, okay, Qian Ru and Chen An. You, all of you, those who are not mentioned, you're so important. Take note of this one. Because all these are inside here. Okay, you are going to
先睹为快那个意思是以最先看到为快了。
对，你已经看到了，所以你的朋友还没有看到。So by the time 你的朋友看到，你已经知道那个来龙去脉啊。So you are the first one to see this. I bet your friends will see this seriously. Okay, unless your teacher show you this, because you look at next things here. Okay, collective efforts. All these are the things that you have to take notes.
Our teacher showing us right now.
Which teacher?
You
lah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Because it's definitely important. You guys will come out a project like that. Especially, oh yes, Ming Yang, your geography. Okay, some of you who are going for Sec3 geography and not taking history, this is super important for you. Okay, one of the topic will be physical environments and tourists. Physical environments and then another book is called what environment? I can't remember. Okay, so take note of this. All right, and this is the pillar of the green plan, which is all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, will be involved here in this part here. So a quick one. I read this one to all of you first, then later we'll go. I think we got a team, right? Do we have a team? Okay, yeah. All right. So yes, we got a team here. That's right. Okay. Collective efforts is imperative in order to balance trade-off. That means you have to opportunity cost. If you take this, you will not have this sacrifice. They occur amidst the green transitions and the pace transformation to ensure industry do not face displacement from sudden economic structure changes. So certain job might suddenly out of the blue, like for example, you replace no more such an occupation. Thus, the green plans is a multi-agency effort spearheaded by 5 Singaporeans ministry, namely the Ministry of Sustainability and the Environments, which are very closely, I'm working very closely to these departments here. Ministry of Transport, where you can see all the buses now are green bus, which are using electric. Ministry of Education, which you are the leaders who is going to transform, okay, transfer your knowledge and see how can you do miracles to change Singapore into a more sustainability. Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of National Development. Okay, these two groups are more into a bigger scale, into a small medium enterprise company, 大小型企业公司, or even the industry like those are very big industry, like those constructions, 做那个什么 engineering 的 for example. Okay, PDF of the green plans. Kaiwan will be kind enough to read to the class, please. Founded
on the urgency of climate change and the need for sustainable economic recovery following COVID-19. The Green Plan comprises of 5 key pillars that serve to be overarching focus areas for sustainable development. City in nature, to create a green, livable, and sustainable home for Singaporeans. Sustainable living, to make reducing carbon emissions, keeping the environment clean. Energy research, to increase energy efficiency through cleaner fuel usage to lower Singapore's carbon footprint.
Stop here. Recently, last Friday, when the Minister of Finance, Lawrence Wong, was talking about the carbon emissions, the more you give up more carbon from the company, you're going to charge you more taxes. That means the more your factory produce more of these carbon monoxides or carbon produced, I will charge you for these carbon emissions at certain tax rate. So that means you have to find ways to reduce this carbon wastage. So guys, this is where you 动脑筋, your science and your maths comes in to do something very good. Carry on.
Green economy, to seek green growth opportunities to create new jobs, transform Singapore industries and harness sustainability as a competitive edge. Resilient future, to build up Singapore's climate resilience and enhance its food security.
This one, when Kaiwan was reading, remember 2008 when China was holding an Olympic, China was facing a very high air pollutions, and because of the desert, the Gobi Desert, every time there's certain months, right, the desert will blow and then will affect Beijing. So they also cut down the car, cut down a lot of, because Beijing, I've been there for twice. Wow, the traffic is really horrible. I'd rather walk. Okay, but 我的同事在北京跟我讲 you can take tube 啦. So I don't want, I just want, I want to enjoy the 古老香味, all the infrastructure from China. But then again, like China is cutting down emissions, a lot of countries are doing that. But then on the other hand, they still have to produce coal, 那个煤炭, 那个矿. Because winter, you need this one to keep yourself warm, right? So on the other hand, you want to save the world. On the other hand, you need to keep warm. So how are we going to balance it? This is where the resilient future for Singapore, for any country, is your job, children. Your parents and I are already coming to 40, 50 years old. We are halfway through our aging populations. Okay, it's like 所谓前浪推后浪还是后浪推前浪? Can't remember which one. 相如你懂啊？前浪推后浪. So this is your next generation. Your parents and I have created a new economic structures, a new IT, a new AI for you to continue to improve it. So the energy reset is to reset. That means is to change. Can we go back to the very ancient way like cycling instead of using more petrol? The fossil fuel is one of the reasons that that caused it for the industrial revolutions. But also the fossil fuel now is going to depleting 越来越少了. So how are we going to change? Okay, so here, next, your job is, what will Singapore be like in 2030? Now, guys, I want you to go to your team later. Okay, I want Ziyue, can you read to the class what the future of Singapore? Ziyue.
The future of Singapore will ride on technology to boost economic growth, include more green areas, and house vibrant towns that blend work, education, and play. Here, we take you through some of the major infrastructure projects that are set to be completed in the years ahead.
Carry on. Why is environment?
Why is the environmental sustainability important to Singapore? Sustainability maintains the health and biocapacity of the environment, which in turn supports the well-being of individuals and communities. Sustainability also promotes a better economy where there's little waste and pollution, fewer emissions, more jobs, and a better distribution of wealth overall.
Okay, thank you. So you see, I don't think you want your next generation to get eczema, to get skin disease, to get cancerous, to get a lot of health issue, because we are the ones who create this problem and let the next generation to handle this problem. Not very fair, right? Correct. No? So what we can do now is to make Singapore or even the world a better place to live in by creating more green environments. Guys, when you go back to the class, to the group, I want you to think about it and how you can make it possible. Come up with as creative idea as possible. Because by doing that, you're not going to forget that this is just for my class here and then you forget about it. Please keep the notes, because eventually and ultimately and for sure, or whatever you have discussed today, you will definitely use in your essay, in your comprehension, in your oral, in your geography, in your learning journey, whatever it is, okay? So there are two. One is to design one PowerPoint template, something like that, or a piece of work on what is teamwork. Okay, that means with one page only, you have to come up the most brilliant ideas. What is teamwork? Because I'm using this slide to give a talk during the boot camp. And then the next one, the second project is, what will Singapore be like in 2030? What is your visions? What is your goal? What is your missions? What is your objective to make Singapore? Guys, by then you're already 22 or 23 years old or so. If this is where your career pick up from there, and I don't think you want to screw up and jeopardize your life at this stage. Correct. By 2030, Kaiwan, Uncle Raymond will be 60 years old. Okay, I will be in California serving the boat with all the bikinis girl already. Bye. Kaiwan was like, Uncle Raymond, you GG. You're so old already, you still can go. No, I was 60 years old. I will be still here. I want to learn Wei Qi. Can somebody teach me how to play Wei Qi? Okay, I find this game very interesting. Okay, 像跟凯文开玩笑，我60岁，我绝对不会去美国去那个沙滩跟那些比基尼哥还是什么玩的。Sorry ，no 开玩笑，no， 我还是喜欢喝中国茶、普洱茶。OK， 我60岁我的愿望是想去中国的九寨沟跟桂林你懂为什么香茹？我要去桂林找仙人，要做仙可能可以找到蜈蚣的后代。Okay, guys, so much of the dog, cock, and sing song. So this is the one. Okay, let's go to breakout room. Ziye will be going out from room 3. Kaiwen is room 2, right? Kaiwen room 2.
I just left.
Yeah.
Qianru will be room 3, right? Yiqi will be Yiqi is room 3 also. Then wait Hao Xuan is room 1. Ming Yang is room 1. Han Ling is, where is Han Ling? Han Ling is room 1. Yang Zhen is room 2. Xiang Ru is room 2. Ming Yi is room 1. Chen An Guoren is room 3. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Chen An, Kai Wen, Xiang Ru, and Yang Zhen is room 2. Ziye, Guoren, Qian Ru, Tian Yu will be in room 2. Yiqi, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, go back to the group. There are two projects. Is what is teamwork with one PowerPoint slide. The other one is what was the questions? What will Singapore be like in 2030? Go. Join the group now. Ziyue, please join the group. Kaiwen, join the group. So take a picture. So for example, you're writing on a foolscap paper and then you did not type. Take a picture and WhatsApp to Uncle Raymond so that I can capture your this homework and put it inside the Google Classroom. So in case any of parents ask, hey, my son or daughter is not doing anything. No, not true. Okay, they can go to Google Classroom and view that you have written during the class, you anticipate and participate and wrote down notes and wrote down point form. So to prove that you also contribute. So in case some of you do not hold any homework, this is one way to emphasize and enforce and ensure that you contribute and brainstorm your ideas inside the group, okay? Right, so now you can go back to a group. I will not disturb you. I'll go to the group. I will not talk. I make sure everyone is talking and I'll view it. So Tian Yu, if your team is not talking, hey, come on, talk. But don't tell me that they are writing and WhatsApp. I need talking.
Just asking, I haven't written down all the questions yet. What are all the questions again?
There are two questions, my dear.
Yeah, I wrote down only the first one. Can you repeat both, just in case I didn't get the instructions clear?
Later, I show you.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Do you see the question? Warren and Ziyue, you can go to the group now. Thank you, Ziyue. Ziyue, they are waiting for you. Can you go to the group? Okay, guys, gonna come in now to do your presentations. Yang Zhen, very proud of you. You continue your pronunciation. Keep it that way. And so no hard feeling. Not sand garbage. Sand gable. I think you heard before, right? You heard people say
before in like the previous lessons I heard.
Yeah, and then some school will don't like St. Gabriel, they'll say that. Then they'll call ACS another name, St. Joseph
早上好，中国，现在我有冰淇淋。
很好听，很好听。
我很喜欢冰淇淋。
Yeah，
我喜欢冰淇淋。
你也很喜欢 nuts。
Come to the Classroom Club, guys. I will 逼你吃冰淇淋 waffle.
But we never complete yet.
Yeah. We're also not done. We're like, halfway through.
You a tumbler,
No, because like
remember from Miss Fanny, who you got the awards for the eco-friendly competition. I still owe you a tumbler.
Oh my god, dumpling noodles. Dumpling noodles.
Stop it.
Is that a dumpling noodle?
Is that olive oil?
Yo, 煮菜.
Team,
we're not done.
Let's go.
Are we done?
Okay, Team B's leader will be Tian Yu. Team A leader is Ming Yu. Team C no leader. Yes, Warren.
Team C no leader.
Team C no leader.
Team C all leaders. I haven't finished my sentence. Team C no leaders, but all of them are leaders. That's what they say. Yes, Warren.
Like a lot of our iPads got problem with like the restriction, so we didn't work.
Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see whatever you all can present. If not, then you will do it as a homework. Can?
Wait, who's starting first?
Team B. Okay, Warren and Team A, Team C. Wait, whatever you can present, you just present. Okay. Then later on, you can do it as a group discussion and individual homework. Once you are done, okay, next week we are present because next week I got a lot of things to talk about. We are going to talk about war. So another topic about war. To share some essay. Okay, Tian Yu, let's go.
All right, team B. Yeah, we love Cha. Okay, so what is teamwork? Okay, let me minimize the screen. Okay, what is teamwork? The combined action of a group, especially when if effective and efficient, working towards a common goal. Why is it important? It first enable us to share ideas. Second, share the responsible, hence reducing stress level, increasing mental well-being. Third, allow each other to learn from each other and see things from different perspective. Fourth, lead to better productivity. Five, we get to support each other and build moral. Six, build trust between each other.
Okay, I like the way you say enable us to share. I would prefer you to write this. Enable us to share creative ideas, share the responsibility, and hence reducing more stress level. Allow one another to see things. Allow one another to see things. Okay.
Wait, what? Check and say again.
Never mind. You write down on a piece of paper first because it's time lagging. Okay. Just put that. Enable us to create creative ideas, share creative ideas, share the responsibility, and hence reducing much stress level. Allow one another to see things from different perspective. That would be right. Okay, next one.
And how to promote teamwork? First, you should listen to each other. So like you can hear people's opinion and then also like give them some feedback. Second, know your goals. Like do not just join in discussion blindly without knowing anything, which is
absolutely
yeah. Third, clarify your role. So like to make sure you know what role you're doing and not get mixed up and everyone will have an equal share in the whole group. Fourth, a positive mindset. The most important one. So do not waste your time just thinking about negative stuff, but instead just think about positive, like the positive outcome of what you're doing and just think high. Fifth, manage your time efficiently. Do not waste time on useless stuff. Yes. And disrupt the flow of your thinking in your group.
I like the way the flows. That means some last week, Chenan, you miss out. They were talking on the same page, right? Remember, they are on the same page. Somebody say that on the same page. We are on the same frequency. Thank you.
Okay, so acronyms for teamwork. Not the left one. Together, everyone knows me. No. And the right one. Yeah. Together, everyone achieves more.
This one confirmed not copy from Google, huh? Taiwan.
Oh, not copy. We think up one. We think up one.
Yeah.
I don't trust your Taiwan. I don't trust your.
No. Sure. If it's copy from Google, the words aren't that simple.
Wow. Okay, Chenan.
I mean, technically speaking, every word is copied from
idea,
the dictionary, so I don't see a point.
I don't know about the
my computer.
But like for the slides, yeah, we came out with the idea.
19%.
Okay. So sounds interesting, everyone, when you are doing this, you all must consult one another, okay? You must consult one another, discuss with one another, see whether you like it. Okay, but good. Team B, thank you so much. I hope you all have shared the ideas already. Okay, so Team C.
Yo, Hanling, when you gonna go?
Wait, I'm still trying to finish up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what about the Singapore, that one? What will be Singapore like in 2030? Have you all done already? Team B?
We have to do that.
Okay, come, Team C, ready to share? No, not ready.
Not really.
Okay, so Team A, are you ready to share?
No.
No, also no.
Could I have 5 minutes?
No, it's too late already because I worried it's whatever you have, just share first. Then later on we put on to the next.
I'm good with anything. Let the leader decide.
Okay, leader is Mingyu. Mingyu decide.
So what are your opinions?
Quarren,
Your son, what should we do?
Do you come up any slide to show? Just one slide or two slides?
Oh, I'm not sure because since me and Ziyu cannot access like the canvas.
Okay, so show me whatever you have for the time being. Just show me first.
How to show you? I'll share.
Share screen. Yeah, share screen. Yes. Oh, you have broadcast something? Wow. Okay. This is what I meant. Awesome. Okay, good, good. Okay, you all improve on that. Okay, no need to do. Yeah, very good.
I failed my English homework because of Canvas. Let's go.
What is teamwork? Okay, whoever just 20 minutes come out this one. Awesome. Okay. This one you can present next week, girls. Okay, so thank you. You can improve on that. Next, thank you, Warren. Thank you so much. Team A, your turn.
I'm good.
Team A.
Can you share screen, Mingyu? You can, right? Just share whatever we have now and we'll just read off. All right.
And you have the slideshow. I added animation.
Dumpling noodles.
I didn't add any, but
like I can't.
Just share now. Hurry up, please. Just share.
Just share.
Yeah, that's what Warren did just now. Well done, Warren. Oh, wow, look at it. You see?
Dumpling noodles. Wait, Che, what's the question different from ours?
Where? I haven't seen it. What will Singapore be like in 2030?
Yo, isn't that Marina Bay?
Yeah.
Yo.
So this is another 2030 Marina Bay that
introduction. Wow.
Okay, stop there. Don't move. I believe Singapore will be a more productive. Okay, why not Mingy do it to the class? You are the leader.
Speed run it.
Mingy.
Hani said, I believe Singapore will be a more productive and safe place. It will also be more technologically advanced in ways which increase the convenience of all the people. In 2030, our generation will be the ones paving way for the future generation.
Awesome.
Our parents' generation.
Absolutely.
Using their innovative idea to shape the ideals of our country. The world we live in is not as simple as it seems. Singapore is only prosperous due to the achievement of our ancestors. Our oldest generation have done the same for us, and thanks to them, we had to be.
Okay, okay. Okay, Anshe. Very good, very good. So this is the skeleton so far we'll do. I think Team B, you guys, even though you are the only team that turned on the camera, but it was silent working. I think Team B, you have to work more on that to improve the quality of teamwork that you are now the leaders the last time.
Yeah.
So
I think it's my fault because I didn't ask them to like talk and stuff, in which I felt my voice leader.
We improve, okay? We improve on it.
Yes.
Team C, well done. Just a short time. In fact, Team C are the only team who never turned on the camera, got some issue on the iPad, but they work relentlessly and with discipline and diligence and determination to get the things done. I think all of you agree, Team A and Team B. The moment Team C flash out the pictures out, everyone was like, wow, correct, something new, right?
Wow, I failed my math homework. Let's go.
Well, Team A suddenly come up with this. Wow, finally, Team A, you see. I use the word finally because finally Team A really put in a lot of effort to that. Okay, Teams B, you are good. Okay, but I think you all have to have the cordiality and work together to bring out the essence, but it's definitely good. I like the one with the cross and the tick, and of course with others. So with a short span of time, all of you can come out the ideas together. Well done, well done. Okay, unshare, please. Thank you so much. Okay. Next month is a new lesson. We are talking about war. Okay, I'll be sending the lesson plan, and I want you to tell me whether war and cloning, which is more
cloning? I definitely think it's a war. It was like if someone manages to clone a human completely, the world's gone now. But it's not going to happen for the next 100 years or so. I believe that. I believe that it's not going to happen for the next 100 years.
No, that's what we're going to discuss. This question has been has been, I'm the one who create these questions. So far, I haven't seen any question like that in any of the essay. So this question was started in 2007 or 08. I can't remember. I think you are not born yet. Correct, Kaiwen? How old were you? 2007.
They only managed to clone a sheep, a single sheep.
Yeah, the Dolly the sheep in 1991, I think.
And they died within 10 hours.
1984. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for